Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Because it smells like love is in the air. And love, don't be judging. Before we start today's video, you guys, I always like to remind you, make sure to subscribe and follow me on all my socials, whether that be my Instagram, my Twitter, or my Twitch. All right, you guys, let's get ready to jump into today's video.
This is Gunnar. He fell in love with Danielle. Their love story began in an untraditional way.
I won my husband in a competition.
Ooh, nice. That is a very unconventional way of meeting your loved one. I went to the grocery store one day and she was right there in the aisle, free 99. And then I stole her. She hasn't spoken to her family since. Gosh darn it, I love her. You know? Woo!
I want to marry someone from TikTok. And I married a stranger from the internet.
We went into it expecting divorce immediately.
And they were met with skepticism online.
Someone said,
yeah, skepticism. You want to know why? Because people don't really do that. But you know, YOLO, am I right? Life is too short. Have fun, go for it, you know? If you two hit it off and you're like, this seems like it could be fun, who's gonna stop you but yourselves?
in my ambulance, she's gonna steal your kidneys.
Danielle's family were suspicious of Gunnar's scheme.
My dad came upstairs with a shotgun.
Then I was afraid that he was gonna take your money.
There was so much info dump in that one little segment. You had money stealing, kidney stealing. Someone has an ambulance. Who has an ambulance? Did you just buy one off of Craigslist?
And this is our ambulance. Welcome to the ambulance tour.
Come on in. Watch your step.
It's pretty much just one room. We have the kitchen all right here. And then this.
I feel like people now, anytime you give them any standing room in any type of vehicle, boom, house, done. It's a house on wheels. I'm perfectly, I can't do that. I'm happy for you, but you have to be a pretty normal size, you know, to be able to do that. Anyone who's pretty much 6 foot and up is not gonna have the best of time inside a car house. And there's nothing wrong with living in a car house. They look cool. I wish I could do it, but just not for me.
That turns into a full-size bed.
Slides right out, and it's just bigger than a twin, so.
We are super cuddly.
Me and Danielle met on.
I'm super happy that I did this. We're gonna find out if they are happy, you know? Let's give them a chance to explain themselves.
We met through TikTok. I posted a video saying I wanted to marry a complete stranger. I want to marry someone from TikTok. Bunch of people responded, and Danielle just happened to be one of them.
How cold is that ambulance? Everyone else see the ghosts leave their bodies? Or is that just how cold their breath was? Hey man, as long as you just didn't do it for content. If you got married because you really want to be in love, go for it. I hope you didn't be like, I want to marry someone from TikTok, and then when we are married, you know, I'm gonna sign them divorce papers, get it over with. I just wanted to see if someone was crazy enough to do it.
I've always wanted to get married in some crazy, stupid way in Vegas. Like in a bikini and a cowboy hat, getting married by Elvis, or going on a roller coaster and getting matching tattoos.
Going on a roller coaster and getting matching tattoos. So are you getting the matching tattoos while on the roller coaster, or are you referring to life as a roller coaster and getting matching tattoos with someone?
With me getting on one knee and asking her to be my wife. I want you guys to meet my future wife.
We're doing it!
I have always...
You know, if you think about it, it's not really that crazy because we have things called arranged marriages, and they do it in other countries, you know? Sometimes the bride people get married, you know, for family influence, you know, oh, he's rich, marry him, we're gonna marry you into his family. And you know, the bride doesn't really get a say in it. But here, I think it's just not a normal thing. I don't know. What is normal? You know? Who cares? This is crazy because it's like, what if she snores loud and you're just like, oh, I think I were in an ambulance because what did I was gonna say what did War Machine do? He went like that.
She was living the lifestyle that I had already wanted to be living.
Everybody's always like, ooh, size matters. Okay, where can I park then?
Didn't help that she's easy on the...
It's an ambulance. I think you can park that bad boy anywhere. If you buy an ambulance, you have to paint it all white, or is that just her preference?
I was like, this is made for me because I never wanted to get married in a traditional way, and so it was gonna have to be something crazy like this to get me to get married.
My marriage wasn't, I mean, yeah, we got married in a church in Vegas. My marriage it wasn't like crazy, but if I redid it, it would be pretty crazy, huh?
I bought the ambulance from Facebook Marketplace for $6,400.
Oh, Betsy.
We named it Horton. The story was going so viral, and
You can buy a whole ambulance for $6,400? I would be an Uber driver. You know how cool of an Uber that would be? You just put ambulance.
had someone make a cake for us. Someone put us up in a hotel. Like, it was really crazy that all this stuff was getting handed to us.
We planned on getting a divorce right after we got married, but
What did I say? What? They did it for content. Ruining the name of marriage and all its traditions. I should have known it was gonna be for content when he said getting views or making content's the name of the game. I should know.
It really happened so organically over like a long span of time because we really were married platonically for like quite a while. I actually made him.
There you go. See, you're learning about each other, and that's the whole point of when you're in a relationship is to learn about this other person. You're doing, you just, you kind of jump to the final step and you're just going backwards, and that's okay, It's not where you start the journey, it's how you finish it.
and not to even go through with the divorce because we were having so much fun together.
We decided to make it a problem for whenever we got into a future relationship, which never happened.
Love don't judge, but I do. It sounded like both parties decided, hey, this is a good way to make some content and farm some views. Let's keep this bad boy rolling,
After we got married, our content naturally flowed into posting about each other because it's what everyone.
What'd I say? All about that content, baby!
How the hell did I get here?
Most of the negative comments stem from the very first video.
So I'm thinking about it. Did she really win her husband from a contest? What was the contest aspect of it? Or was he seeing who agreed, scrolling through it? So basically, this dude got a bunch of applications, I'm assuming, who were like, yeah, sure, why not? And then he was like, ugly, ugly, ugly. Potential. Swipe right. Swipe right that way, though. Is this swiping right? Swipe right. Ugly, 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 bad lighting, potential keeper.
Someone said, this is how you die.
She's not wrong.
She's also not wrong. I'm sorry, but I would never get married to a random guy for fame.
It's what it's sounding like is they did it for the content at first, and then they gradually started falling in love with each other, and their relationship blossomed like a beautiful flower, is what it sounds like. And you know what? Good for them. Also, I feel like people who are new to content creating always focus on the hate. Always, it's like you can't make it. I think you learn that you can't make everyone happy. There's always going to be negative comments. Who cares? Digital, you talk too much. Shut up, fat boy, and play the video. I see those comments, and I will find you.
It's an option. Ambulance, don't do it. She's gonna steal your kidneys. I'm Danielle, I'm 24, I'm an Aries, and I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
I would have heard her called out her moon sign, and I would have been like, good. You keep your moon sign, you keep your stones. I don't need them.
The fact that she had to introduce herself with her zodiac sign, red flag.
Like, maybe we were on to something,
Who's to say? Arranged marriage.
Essentially what this was is you guys went on a first date, and your first date was getting married. And you're like, oh, it actually worked out. Cool. I was lucky. I was lucky.
When we do get just hate these days, it really doesn't rub us the wrong way because we're just so secure in what we're doing.
My wife doesn't do social media how I do. I post myself. I'm funny. She'll post herself sometimes, but we're not we're not an influencer couple. Do you get what I mean? I feel like influencer couples are weird. I mean, I guess you're there to boost each other up, but it's at the end of the day, you guys are numbers, But it's cool you guys have something to work on together. I'm not trying to hey, I'm just, me personally, I don't think influencer relationships are the coolest thing.
The biggest one I had from my parents was she's gonna steal all your stuff. And then I'm like, what money? What money are you talking about?
Yeah, I go to war for these girls, all right? You think I'm gonna let my wife take these things? She better, she better watch out. The only thing she's gonna get in the divorce are these hands.
I definitely had more to lose, but we signed an agreement, so, I mean, everything was fine. I would say the most difficult reaction that I received was also from my parents.
I feel like if I was a parent, I'd be like, well, you're someone else's problem now. They can deal with you. I passed the torch on. Have fun.
Whenever Gunnar was coming to meet them for the first time, my dad came upstairs with a shotgun. But he put it away before they got there. It was just funny.
My dad's such a jokester. He loaded that bad boy up and he was like, My dad is such a jokester. He's so funny, you guys. So funny. Hilarious.
All right, that's probably good.
Okay.
Today we're going over to my true crime loving mother's house, who was convinced that Gunnar was gonna murder me.
You know, it's a reasonable fear. That is a very reasonable fear. I'm assuming you're gonna explain it like, met this guy online who wanted to get married. Don't know who he is. Haven't met him in person before, but figure we'd meet up and yeah, just get married. You know, he's a random person from online. How bad could he be?
Did you ever think that I would marry someone as a joke?
I never thought I'd see you marry someone, period.
Sheesh! She was saying you ain't good enough for anyone. I'm surprised someone wanted you. I don't know, I feel like true love's hard to find nowadays. You're lucky if you found it. Everyone's like, Digital, why would you say that? Where's the hope for the rest of us? How big Amazon is, you'll be able to buy it soon enough.
Got a dress together, that was fun.
Did you ever think Gunnar might just be a murderer?
When he walked in the house the first time, no.
She sized him up right there. She's like, trust me, you're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. And if someone said that to me, I'd be like, I'm about to prove to you I am that guy. You're gonna feel stupid.
I knew getting a divorce wasn't going to be like that. I just kept quiet because you don't want to hear my input. So,
And you know, that's smart. It's, you know what? It's, the mom's very smart. You know, sometimes you don't want to hear what your parents have to say. You want to do what you want to do. And that's okay. You know, do your own thing. But the thing is, if you do your own thing and it doesn't work out, you know, you can always go cry to your parents about it. But you always have to remember, it was your choice it was your choice at the end of it. You were the one who made the decisions. You were the one who did everything. So you can't blame anyone else for your own mistakes. And it's a good learning lesson, you know? Like, oh, I won't marry anyone else from TikTok for a while at least, till the numbers start running low. Then we got pump the numbers up again.
oh, and then I was afraid that he was going to take your money and your ambulance. Now he's married, he can take it.
That's super fair.
Are you doing that now?
Yeah, I'm like,
He's like, oh, chill. Anyway, I would never do that, you know? I'm not that guy.
So what do you guys think? Is this going to go long term?
Like, this is pretty long term.
yeah,
3 years later.
I feel like we've made it long term.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, and then we have children.
All right, 3 years. That's pretty good. Pretty good. That's great. 3 years is amazing. Stuck, unless he's playing the long con, you know, the long game. Me personally, I think the reason it worked out is because you found two people who were crazy enough to do it, you know? And so when you have two people who are crazy enough to just do that, it's like the personalities are gonna blend well with each other. So this dude just like, he found the one, he didn't even like go through any curves or the maze, he just boom, went straight for it.
So what do you think about our relationship now?
I love the two of you together. Everybody does. But I just want to squeeze you both.
We're just the cutest.
Don't do that. I might toot, my tummy hurts, please.
Danielle is willing to take an adventurous lifestyle with me and be there to support me in doing crazy things.
It's really nice to have, like,
Yeah, that's amazing. What more could you ask for in a partner? What a good relationship to have. And that's cool that that's the way you guys found each other. I think that's a pretty amazing story, actually. That's a very unique and awesome story to tell. Hey guys, that is it for today's video. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. And make sure to hit that like button and to subscribe and turn on that little bell for notifications so you know when I go live or I post a new video. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.